Have you ever reached the end of a long day and thought, why am I so tired? Not just physically tired, but mentally foggy, emotionally drained, and maybe even a little out of touch with yourself. You tell yourself, I didn't even do much today, but your body disagrees. Your energy's low, your focus is scattered, you feel off, but you can't quite explain why. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. A lot of us, especially in our 20s, brush off these signs. We think, I'm young, I'll bounce back. But sometimes, it's not about that one stressful day or late night. It's about the little things, the tiny habits we barely notice, slowly chipping away at our well-being. So today, let's talk about them. 6 small habits that might be silently ruining your health, day by day, without you even realizing. These aren't dramatic or extreme. They're the subtle choices we make, often on autopilot. But becoming aware of them, that's the first step toward taking your energy, your clarity, your life back. 1. Mindless scrolling before bed. It starts innocently. You check one notification, then you're deep into reels, scrolling through highlights of other people's lives. An hour goes by. 2. Your brain is overstimulated, but your body is still. And when you finally try to sleep, your mind is racing. Ever feel like your dreams are just Instagram stories mixed with anxiety? This habit doesn't just steal your sleep, it steals your peace. Blue light disrupts your melatonin. The endless comparison game chips away at your self-worth. The fix isn't to throw your phone away, but maybe tonight, put it down 30 minutes earlier. Let your mind breathe, because peace isn't just found in silence, it's found in space. 2. Skipping breakfast or replacing it with coffee. You're rushing, you're not hungry. Coffee feels quicker. But skipping your first real meal of the day sends your body the message, I don't have time for you. You run on caffeine and stress, wondering why you feel irritable by noon or why your concentration crashes at 3 p.m. Your body needs nourishment, not just fuel. Even something simple, a banana with peanut butter, a boiled egg, some oats. Because when you start your day with care, your whole rhythm changes. 3. Not drinking water until you're thirsty. Thirst is actually a late sign of dehydration, and yet so many of us treat water like a backup plan. We drink coffee, soda, energy drinks, but clear, clean water? Often forgotten. And slowly this affects everything. Your energy, skin, digestion, even your mood. You don't need to obsessively carry a gallon jug. Just notice. Notice how your body feels after a glass of water. That clarity, that tiny boost, it's real. Hydration is one of the simplest forms of self-respect. 4. Sitting for hours without moving. You sit to work, sit to eat, sit to relax, sit to scroll. Suddenly it's been 8 hours and your body hasn't moved. Even if you're young, your joints ache, your posture slips, your back protests. Movement isn't just about fitness. It's about reminding your body it's alive. You don't need a gym membership. Stretch, stand, walk during a call. Do 10 jumping jacks just because. Because every time you move, you're telling your body, I care, I'm here. 5. Suppressing emotions instead of processing them. You say I'm fine when you're not. You brush it off because it feels inconvenient to feel. But emotions don't disappear. They get stored in your shoulders, your stomach, your jaw. And over time, stress becomes physical. Anxiety becomes fatigue. Unspoken sadness becomes burnout. You deserve to feel without judgment. Write it down. Talk to someone. Cry if you need to. There's nothing weak about emotional honesty. In fact, it's one of the bravest things you can do for your health. 6. Saying yes when you mean no. This one's quiet. It hides in being nice, in people-pleasing, in overcommitting. You say yes because you don't want to disappoint, but deep down you're overwhelmed, resentful, exhausted. Every yes that isn't true slowly pulls you away from yourself. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're how you protect your peace, your time, your energy. It's okay to disappoint others. So let's recap gently. the scroll before sleep, skipping real nourishment, forgetting to hydrate, being still for too long, bottling up your feelings, saying yes when you're aching to say no. None of these are huge on their own, but together, they form the quiet soundtrack of burnout, of disconnection. And the beautiful part is, awareness changes everything. You don't have to fix it all today. Just notice. Just begin. Which of these habits spoke to you the most? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what resonated. And hey, if this video helped you take even one small step towards self-care, consider liking, subscribing, or sharing it with a friend who needs this gentle reminder too. Until next time,